And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Gregorius, a Dutch-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
There is Travis. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Batting sixth.
Next for New York, Greg Bird. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
A ball and a strike now to Bird.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare-handed pickup and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Stepping up now, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, second baseman.
Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Devin Travis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Changeup called strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Walker. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Now in the box, Neil Walker. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 8.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Ball 1.
Ball
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Walker stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Batting 9.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hernandez racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Yangervis Solarte set to lead off the home half of the second. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Batting 5th.
Stepping in for the Jays, Randall Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh.
It is Curtis Granderson trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Walker waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One.
Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Carlos Stanton.
Line drive, base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk shading to his right. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-0 to him now. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Previous
Leading off
history
for the
with
game,
Luis Severino. He comes in
hitter,
hitting right at a 300 clip.
Tulowitzki.
Now the pitch. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Rabbit.
Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in orders. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Here's Neil Walker as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Walker is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Donaldson on the move. Donaldson bare hands it in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Third baseman, Brandon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Drury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Drury, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Solarte fields it cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. Riding in once again, Oscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. That misses. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Will swing it from the left side right here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. See the speedy. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. He singled and scored the game's only run back in the 1st. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the 1st strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Ball 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 1st pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Judge stands at first with 1 out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Full count now, 3-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another full count pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Here's Randall Grichuk. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Gardner is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. One out, nobody on. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. One and 2. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Gregorius.
No balls and a strike to count. Donaldson onto the grass, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Greg Bird. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. popped up. Solarte has a play, and that ends the inning. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, center fielder.
So that will bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 52, Ryan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tepera is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
How about it?
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Solarte onto the grass, and he brings it down to end the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
You froze him on the fastball there. Justin Smoke retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Yonherbis Solarte is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with Show Track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
Now
Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Didi Gregorius as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hernandez is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch just missed. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be someone.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger push to work with to close this one out.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy play. It is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
David Robertson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hits.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, pitcher can't be too mad.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The 1-2 pitch. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Martin is off at first with 2 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here 3-1. Danny Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Solarte moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Line drive to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, That tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Justin Smoke will be next. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and that one just missed outside. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.
Ties over pleasure vibes, 5 deep temps plus 11 knives, roll supreme, glowing steam, how my ride. I don't, but I take a shot out. Part of me, clear thought remedy, 2 for 1 special, best friend and worst enemy. Fly pedigree, way past allegedly. Style, build, bag 'em and they me. Hard work will take me places that you'll never be. Found a book of life, but it's written illegibly. I wrote the script again to get this paper heavily. Somewhere in between, stuck in a routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking in reality. Think about tomorrow, but I live my life hourly. Stay humble. Like a new father to the chest, like when a blue charger. Barbell lifts, my lat muscle flexes. Caramel, straight from Texas. Straight tornado in my. Put you in the Sandman.